Hello everyone, Hunter here with Golden Answering Gaming, and welcome to No Man's Sky. This is my first playthrough of 2019. I haven't played the game in about a good couple months. Well, from the last time I played there should have been at least a few updates. Enough to definitely change the game. I originally played when it first came out. It didn't do so well due to the fact that, well, it was very lacking, to say the least. In fact, there's a very big controversy around it due to the fact that it didn't fare so well. So I'm on this planet that is mostly a toxic planet. So first things first is I should really get the scanner built. I'm definitely glad they didn't get rid of that feature where essentially if you fire long enough then just release and fire again, it just redoes the whole cooling thing. Probably because they kind of knew that if they did that it would take away a lot from the game. Main power sources that are usable, I believe, for this is carbon. Yep, that's definitely a good one. Which you can pretty much, you want to stay away from those things because those will kill you. Yeah, good source of carbon. Not this. This. I better find my ship. No. Okay. In this direction then. Essentially, when you're running, you can do essentially a melee attack. And then directly afterwards, if you use your jetpack, that'll give you a lot of boost. It's also really good to pick up some sodium because that can be used to recharge your resistance to certain things, such as, in this case, the toxins in the atmosphere. That would be more of your shield, essentially. Right now, when you first start out, you're going to typically start out, from the last time I've played, on a world that's not exactly the most friendly, to say the least. Typical worlds you can start out on are either fire, pretty much like they're practically on fire, radioactive, toxic, or cold. Every single one of those worlds have their own individual challenges. Others typically don't have their own types of challenges when it comes to surviving on those types of planets. Otherwise, yeah. Also, first things first, once you start everything up, you want to immediately start trying to get carbon. And, if you can, find a place of shelter to let your shield regenerate, because when you first start out, you tend to not really have any. I typically don't read this stuff. Best way to be safe, just get inside your ship. Your shield will automatically regenerate. Alright, so this is essentially your ship inventory. You have to make pure ferrite. You do not have the ability typically to get it. Dihydrogen gel is not something you could typically make at the very beginning. But I luckily happened to have been granted the ability to make it. From what I remember, you're not supposed to easily make it. So, yeah. There we go. Hydrogen. If I remember, you need hydrogel for dark matter? No, antimatter. And to make antimatter, I don't have that yet. Sooner or later, I'll be able to make antimatter, which will allow me to use the warp drive. Till then, I'm pretty much just stuck here. Alright, so to increase my productivity, I'm going to need to make a carbon nanotube, which will allow me to essentially have visors. I'm not exactly used to the whole, this type of cursor. I'm more used to essentially just using the D-pad to select. There. That was weird. Okay. There's a copper deposit. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get that, though. Oh yeah, it's also really good to start scanning this stuff, because you can earn credits. Or, well, units. See, you don't have to name them, but you can. It's just a thing that you can do. It's not like, hey, if you don't do it, then you're not going to get the credits. No, you're going to get the credits. Or units. It's just not going to be... I think you get some more credits for naming it, but it's not, like, required. Oh yeah, so here's how you make the pure ferrite. What you're going to need to do is build a portable refiner. To do that, you're going to need ferrite dust to make pieces. What's it called? Yeah, you're going to need ferrite dust to create metal plating. Best way to get it is just to find stuff like this. It's not necessarily the only way to get it, but there are others. This is just the easiest. And when you go in here, right here. I suggest building it close to the ship so that you don't forget it. Because this thing is actually going to be really useful for base building. And yes, you can in fact build bases. To use the portable refiner, you're going to need a type of fuel, which is typically like carbon and stuff. So that's also a really good reason to get carbon once you first start, because you're going to need it for the refiner. Okay. Trying to find some good stuff. Sorry if I'm not talking so much. I'm just mainly trying to focus. When you scan stuff, occasionally you can find a second thing that you can get from the plant. Like for instance, instead of carbon, I can also get corporite. I'm not sure what that's used for. But I'm pretty sure that's going to be useful. Oh, yeah, I scanned these weird boulder looking things, and now aside from getting ferrite dust, I can also get ammonia. Not sure what I can use ammonia for, probably gonna need it later on though. Pop that in there. You can use other stuff, but it's not like a constant. So this is how you make pure ferrite. This is how much I can make. It takes approximately 47 seconds. It's pretty easy to use that. What exactly did I need for this? Oh yeah, just pure ferrite. Okay. This just needs metal plating, so I'll just grab some more. Also, it is actually really good to pick up cobalt. It's going to be much more costly in the future. Not to mention it's also used for creating some better material. And my hazardous protection is getting low, so if I just use some sodium, it immediately recharges it to max. So yeah, this is done. I'll just take this, just put that in my exosuit. And when you take cobalt, put that in there, you get ionized cobalt, which is much more expensive. Also for advanced ion batteries, which is going to be very useful later on. Hold on a second. Can I make an ion battery? Yep. This is a typical ion battery. It's also used for your shields. An advanced ion battery is essentially better than this. That's pretty much it. Interesting. So if I pick up more high dihydrogen and metal plating, I can make Starship launcher fuel. Huh. Interesting. Alright. My toxin protection is fine. Occasionally it just says it because, hey, it's lower than it typically is. Or well, than it should be for optimal safety. This is hazardous flora. It gives out random names from what I remember. I'm just gonna kill this so I can go over there without having to worry. Also, these big chunks, yeah, they're carbon. Condensed carbon, to be more specific. 2 times more effective than regular carbon. Let's see what this thing, aside from carbon, gives. Come on. If you don't get it just right, it won't scan. Also gets Corporite. Chance to get Corporite. Let's see what, this thing also gives carbon? Interesting. Fungal mold? That's weird. Maybe it's good for trading. Not sure. So just put that there and that there. Done. Now, to make this, I'm going to need how many? 1 metal plate. That's cheap. Just make that. Pop that in. And I have no clue how to make the, what was it? hermetic seal. I don't know how to make that yet. Occasionally, when your character spawns in, you know how to make hermetic seal. Not always. Oh, yeah, occasionally magnetic locks have certain requirements that need to be met in order to open this. This thing just needs 25 cobalt. And if I remember, there's a cave-ish system right here. These guys give cobalt. Ooh, and copper. That's going to be very useful. Eventually. When I get the chance, I'm going to need to get a better multi-tool. Because this thing really sucks. Copper is also going to be useful for crafting eventually. I'm trying to remember the other uses for copper, but I can't remember. Plus, I don't think I've gotten copper yet from this. I mean, if I get it, I can see what it looks like in the refiner. There we go. Just open this first. I could learn how to make a hermetic seal. Nope, just got 25 nanite clusters. Okay. That's right, I just put this in here. I didn't really use it. Let's see what copper makes. Ah, yes. Chromatic metal. That's what's very useful. Okay, so the rarer the material, the more chromatic metal it will make. 18 gives me 9 chromatic metal, which means it's dividing by 2 essentially. It takes 2 copper to make 1 chromatic metal. Well, time to access this. Okay, guess not. So I'm supposed to head back here. Request assistance, which means I have to travel some distance after I build a beacon. I need carbon nanotube and metal plating. Just pop over to my exosuit. Just put that down right next to this. Perfect. I'm supposed to search this now and get navigation data. And I put the navigation data in this. Scan distress frequency. And now it scans practically the entire planet. So the nearest one is that weird red planet looking thing. Which is how many units away? Okay, that's not that bad. You can get one that's over 1,000, which really sucks. I'm pretty much near 1,000, which pretty much sucks, but I'm able to run there. That's a decent amount of time. What I really need to look out for right now is some place I can hunker down until my bar heals. I think I got 3 sodium. That'll give me about 5 seconds. Pretty much. I don't even have the excavation tool yet, so that's a big issue. Okay. I think I might head over to that blue planet right above me. One I'm looking right at. Oh no, that's not good. Yeah, toxic storms wear down your health faster. Need to look for cover soon. Interesting, it's not doing that much. Oh, there it is. There it is. Yeah, I know. Hurry up, pick this up, pick this up. Yeah, that's not gonna last me forever, so I better really pick up the pace. Find some place quick. I typically could be able to hide underneath a tree, but no, that's not how this works. There's some more over there. Scan this real fast. Just move. I know. Yeah, there's more down there, but I don't have that time. I'm almost there anyways. Yep. What's this? I know I should head inside. So I'll just quickly charge my battery. I've never slid down a mountain like that. That was interesting, to say the least. These little things here tend to offer up some extra units and such. There's a lot of those weird pods everywhere. Oh yeah, first aid kit. I need temperature. Oh, no, wait. Okay, so I need that material to repair it, but I don't have it. Which currently makes it impossible to touch. How about this? No, I can get this. Good to know. Why does it open when I... Whatever. Huh. These bad guys. They don't seem to be mean. At least not very. Pretty sure if I don't mess with them, they don't mess with me. That works for me. How about this? Nope. Still needs that. You can occasionally find these subterranean egg things. Depending on which one you find, depends on which one you can pick up. Because you pick up one... There's two types. one that's okay to pick up, the other that's not. If you try to pick up the one that's not okay, you'll be attacked. Also, these vortex cubes, very good for money. Which, trust me, you're gonna need a lot. Easily over $1 million to buy a decent ship. So yeah, vortex cubes are a good source of income. Of course, if you manage to live near a cave, it should be easier to find, because they typically only spawn in caves. You can either find a lot of them, or very little to none at all. It just really depends. They have a very distinct shape, plus they glow, so yeah, that should be easy to tell them apart. What else? I mean, it's kind of hard to get lost in these caves, because so many of them just have openings in the ceiling for you to leave out. Not to mention, they are very one-dimensional. They don't exactly have the most depth of a cave. Oh, we got some those weird blocks up there. Let's see. Time to regenerate my health. Yeah, typically oxygen is just what you need. Yeah, these subterranean relics, I've never exactly had a good time trying to find them. They're not exactly the easiest thing to get to. Okay, I saw them around here. Ah, here's some. Oh yeah, this is also the deepest you can really go. Like, this is the floor. This is like the lowest anyone in the game can go. From what I know, you can't dig deeper than this. Makes it kind of impossible to drill a way through a planet. Meaning that you have to use your ship to essentially get around. I'm not exactly scared of getting lost, because these things are not exactly the most difficult to get through. Not to mention, it's not even like a dungeon or anything. You know? It just ends. I mean, sure, you can come across the occasional enemy, such as those weird glowing fungus things, but they're easy to take care of. Or you just jump over them and get out of their reach. Oh, I'm out of the cave. Somewhat. How far is that? Not that far. See, if I noticed that cave when I came in, I probably wouldn't have panicked as much. Oh yeah, this right here, it's obviously a deadly plant. Just do that. This thing kind of just tends to state the obvious, you know? Yes, I know my toxin protection is falling. It's easy to see that it's not full. Apparently that's copper. Looks a bit green to me, but then again, doesn't copper turn green when it's oxidized? Or is it bluish color? Yeah, isn't that what the Statue of Liberty is made out of? Or is it bronze? I don't think it was bronze. Alright, time for me to get off of this planet. Because it really sucks. Wait a minute, do I have to make it? Okay, no, good. I already have it. Oh yeah, occasionally you can find other crashed ships. Those you can get for free. Relatively. Aside from the cost of having to make the materials and such. Just max it out. Some DI hydrogen. Yeah, this you just sell. You have no real use for it. Actually, I think you can, in fact, get, what's it called? Ferrodust from it. I mean, otherwise, you have no purpose, you know? You have no real need for it. Also, make sure to pick up the refinery and beacon. So you don't want to lose that. Oh, then I have nothing really. Oh wait, I have to empty the refinery, don't I? Oh, my inventory's full. There, it's empty. Come on. Not what I wanted to do. Okay, time to get out of here. Yeah, that's typically what I do. Every time I'm about to leave a planet, I immediately just try and get out of there as fast as possible, you know? Let's scan this planet. Huh, good to know I can get fungal mold from that. Ancient bones? Huh. Oh yeah, transmission. Yeah, this immediately just takes you to the area you need to go if you want to get, what's it called? Oh, hey. So yeah, this is also works via mostly real time. So for instance, at the rate I'm going, which is 0 units a second, I'll make it there in about a week. But if I start going at 166, I'll make it there in 2 hours. So, if I do, I believe it was this? No. That? No. I forget what button I pressed. Engage booster. Okay, so yeah, engaging booster essentially makes about 10 minutes. And then this takes down to about a minute. Now, this gives me gamma root. Decaying nuclear planet. So yeah, there's a lot of radiation on this planet. Hence why there's uranium on it. A lot of it. To say the least. And salt for some reason. So yeah, this planet seems to have sentinels. Pretty much all planets do, but sentinels aren't that big of an issue. Huh. Oh hey, I'm most likely gonna get uranium from this. 50-50, actually. Just do some of that. Pop over to here, fill you up with that. I'll just transfer that to the ship, along with that, that. Yep, that should be good. I should now be more likely to get some uranium. I might have use for that in the future, not sure. Nice, got some uranium. Okay, oh no, not these guys. Yeah, these guys are bad. Oh no, Genen's ship now. Okay, time for me to get off of this planet and find some place where I can live peacefully. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Alright. Let me see. So that's 2. Let's head up there real fast. Let's see what exactly there is left. Or, well, not left, more like what there is in this area. I'm glad I managed to make it into that area where it's just an automatic docking, because if I didn't, I probably would have smacked into that space station. See, I'm going to do the stuff it wants me to do. It's just right now, I think it would be best for me to, you know, find a safe planet first. This is a definite upgrade. Wow, that is a very big upgrade. Wow. Okay. So yeah, there are various classes. This is A, the one above that would be S. My multi-tool is class C, which is the lowest. Huh. Alright, where's the area I can sell this stuff? I believe it's in here. Yep, right here. Sell items from inventory. Okay. So yeah, this is the regular price for how much cobalt I have. It would be much better if I refined it first, of course. Tarduck Cobalt. A novel molecular form of cobalt, requiring very high energy levels to create. Natural occurrences are extremely rare, huh? So, I'll sell this. Sell all of these. Get about 30,410. Sell that. A cobalt mirror. Oh, it's an alloy metal. Created from chlorine and quartz? Interesting. Some sodium diodes. Here's a cobalt mirror. Wow, those are really expensive, and that's just for one. I need to make that. If I can find a way to mass produce those, I'll easily be able to start building stuff. Star silk? Huh, that also might be good to learn how to make. I'll just switch that to ship inventory. Yeah, see, this stuff here is not that good. So I'll just get rid of it. Have no need for ammonia right now. Nor this ferrite dust. Switch back. Sell this. Don't need this. I'm just gonna keep this to see what I can make with it. Sell this. You can actually put this through the refiner again and get a better version of it. But yeah, this right now is not good. Okay. Huh. Good to know. I guess that worked. So yeah, I still don't have enough. But if I start mining enough cobalt, then I will. Especially in comparison to how much per cost. I had about a couple hundred. And that was 30,000. Okay, let's see, that's map. Okay, 3 planets. From what I can tell, the main entity is Corvax. Ooh. Oh wait, no, that's good. The conflict is untroubled. It's a economy. Okay. Ooh, it's destitute though. Not good. But what's good about it is, aside from the fact that it is incredibly close to 2 other planets. I mean, not planets, solar systems. Oh, that is funny. The way the galaxy map has it set up, the next solar system is directly in line with this. Okay, so let's leave this. So that's 1 planet. I've already been there. It's a nuclear planet. Ah, I don't think I've been there before. Verdant planet. I'm not sure what that is. I'm not so good with the understanding of words. Certain words, anyways. But I'm pretty sure it might be the only habitable planet in this entire world. And I'm almost out of jump fuel. Or, well, pulse engine fuel. I forget what it takes. I think I could just put stuff in there. Okay, entering in 3, 2, 1, 0. Haha. I'll just fly around a little, see what it's like. Well, judging by... Oh, it's a ice planet. Well, I am a very big fan of snow, so this works for me. Ooh, what was that? It says I'm right over it. Yeah, there's a lot of homes. Interesting. I'll just get close and land right up here. That thing right there will hit me if I get too close. Oh, I can get a star bulb from that. Oh no, wait, that's the planet. Wait, this isn't snow. Huh. It looked like it. Yeah. Huh. What the heck? There's just this giant line. Is it mad that I crossed the line? What's up with this planet? I don't sense anything wrong with it. Just gonna spin the chair. So yeah, from what I can tell, this place is perfectly normal. The air pollution, air toxin level is about 7.9, which is better than the last one, which was like at, what was it, 60? That's an interesting form of life. Well, I think I've found, yeah, the planet seems to actually be the only habitable one anywhere. So I think I found a place I'll call home. Yeah, this place seems perfect. In the next episode, I'll just start base building, I guess. I start out with a wooden base, from what I remember. And if... Oh, that is just weird looking. So that's what the big ones look like. Interesting. Just more deferrite. Oh. Sword fern. It's a red sword fern. These things are literally red sword ferns. Huh. Yeah, this episode I think was pretty good. So, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Like, comment, subscribe down below, and I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.